All right. So where is the money? How do you make money in our business? We are not in this business to pass time, perhaps not even just to warm each other. It's important. The social part of it is important. That in Superstars team, we are very good at that. Towards the very end, in fact, one of our leaders will be sharing with us some exciting news about some social events, because we believe we should have fun. But the core mandate that we have in our business is to make money and be financially free. And so one of the things you really want to be sure of is, how do I maximize on my income and my bonus? Some people quit the business because they've not made money. Yet it was simple to make money. They only didn't understand. So I will be basing my discussion on a book that we all have in our kits, and that is what we call compensation plan. And before we look at some examples of how the bonuses are earned and are calculated, allow me to share this compensation plan with us. This is a booklet that is there in your kit, but sometimes we don't go through it. Compensation plan. Remember this. Remember that in any business, you make money when you sell something. Now that still applies in our business. When you sell any product, you make money. And you can make as much as you want. But now our business is so special in that you earn profits, yes, like the other businesses out there, you earn profits, but you also earn hefty bonuses by the end of the month. So you earn twice. You earn twice. And compensation plan is one of the best in the world that there shall ever be. So I will not really talk so much about the welcoming note there. I will go straight to page number 4. And I'm giving the page number so that later you can always come back and rewind. Definitions and terminologies. Every distributor ought to understand this language. This is our language in the business. Of course, there are these ranks here where you move from distributor all the way to president, but I'm more interested with the language here, the terminologies. I'll just mention the key ones. Point value, PV, point value. Every product is assigned PV, point value. These are the points that move you from one level to the other. In Nigeria, they nickname PV as poverty vanish, meaning the more points you have, the farther you are kicking off the poverty. So point value, very important. For example, when you join, we tell you you've gotten, when you pay that 9,200, those who are in Kenya, 9,200 Kenyan shillings, you get 3NN kit, and there are 2 small 3NNs inside the kit. 1 3NN is 17 points, 17 PV. So upon joining, everyone gets 34 PVs, 34 point values. Doesn't matter which country you are, in US, in Africa, wherever you are, that is it. Then PPV, personal point value. This one here. Personal, meaning the points you get when you buy products in your own account. So if you buy the products, whether for your own use or for customers in your own account, those points are called point value, PPV. Now, QPV is the PPV plus points from your team. If you have built a team, if you have sponsored other people in your team, or what we would call in an unfriendly language, downlines. I don't love looking at them as downlines, but success lines. So when I talk of Success lines, just know that I'm referring to what other people would call downlines. Why success lines? Because you are succeeding together. They are not down anywhere. So when you include their points, those who are in your team, and your own personal points, what you get is what we call qualified point value, and you are paid from that. Then we have every product is assigned BV, bonus volume. And we talked of having your price list. And on the price list, you'll see those two columns, PV and BV for every product. For those who are new, this is a great opportunity for you to really understand these terminologies. But never mind so much about bonus volume. It's just used to compute your bonus. What you should be mindful about is the points, the PVs. How many PVs do you have in the month? Then SRP and DP. SRP is the suggested retail price, the prices you sell products to, to your customers. And then distributor price, these are the prices for you as a member. Okay, so now let's leave the rest and we go to the next page there, page number 5. Earning is simple. Now, here we want to look at how do you earn bonuses. And note the word here, simple, not easy. Simple. Earning is simple. Once you've understood how you earn, you can earn as much. But why we say it's not easy, it's simple but not easy, it's because if it were easy, everyone would be a multi-millionaire. Why is it not easy? It requires some discipline, it requires some work. There is no free money. I wouldn't want free money personally from where I sit. So earning is simple. There are many ways of earning in your Neolife business. The first way is retail. Forget about the club member, but the retail. Well, why they are saying retail versus club member profit is because for us in Africa, we are distributors. We join as distributors, but there are some markets, like in US, where they also have the option of being a distributor or a member. But for now, allow me to just focus on the distributor profits. So when you buy products and you sell, the difference is all yours. It's your profit. And I encourage all of us in the call, please make sure you are making profits every single day. Make it a goal that there is no one day you will go back home without making a profit. Don't depend on bonuses. You can use bonuses to invest. But for your daily upkeep, just stretch yourself to make profits. And we say profits are better than wages. But then, at the end of the month, you will be paid sales volume bonus. And all of us are eligible to earn sales volume bonus. We are saying become a manager and you'll earn a bonus, but then I must say that even new distributors who are not yet managers today, they are able to earn some bonus, but that is an incentive. It can be removed by the company anytime. That's why they are retaining here. First, become a manager. And we'll look at that in a short while. Manager simply is 500 points. And for all the distributors in this call, I challenge you, please do whatever it takes to become a manager, because beyond the bonus, there are many other benefits that you get as a manager, like recognition. You're also paid at a higher percentage, and we'll be looking at that. Then the third way of earning is leadership bonus, leadership development bonus. This is for people or for distributors who have become directors and they have produced a director or directors. So if you are a director and you have a director in your team, from that director you are paid the so-called leadership development bonus, meaning you are looked at as someone who is developing other leaders. So you are earning twice. sales volume bonus from your team that has not yet become directors, and then from your director, you are paid a separate income called leadership development bonus. So where is it best to be? Isn't it? Become a director and produce a director. The network development bonus is paid only to president team members. This is another fixed percentage which is multiplied by the BVs for every single distributor in your team. So, even if it's a 1 year, 2 years, 5 years dream for you, work for it. A lot of money awaits. And finally, we have incentives. I will look at the incentives for the very new members. That is the fast start bonus incentive. For today, I will not go into the depth of the others. Okay, so that is what we mean by earning is simple, and there are all those kinds of earnings. Today, we'll dwell more on sales volume bonus. And please, you can feel free, because this is a distributor training, feel free to chat any questions down there, and then we can be able to respond to them if they are within what we are covering today. Now, move with me to page 6. I don't want to talk about the distributor benefits, but please, I challenge you to go through all these distributor benefits, manager benefits, and so on and so forth. But let's now look at sales volume bonus. I hope you are able to see that. By the way, you can always expand your own screen from wherever you are. You can always expand it, magnify it. Okay, you're able to do that. Someone is drawing on my Sapa, please stop drawing on my screen. That's not good. Because I'm forced to stop sharing fast because Sapa is drawing on my screen. Let's assume it's accidental and that they will not do it again. Okay, so we are back there. So, sales volume bonus. Now, we are saying the more products you and your distributor sell, the more income you can make through sales volume bonus, starting at 250 qualified PV. Please note that if you have 249 points or less, yours and your team, you don't get a bonus end of the month. So always strive to get to 250 points with your team. But you as alone, hey, 100% of us, none of us should be making less than 100 personal. Your own 100 personal. It's suicidal. It is talk so negatively about you as a business builder. Because even if the team gives you 1 million points, but you don't have your own 100 personal points, the system doesn't pick your name as among those who should be in the compensation plan for that. I hope that is very clear. This is something that every distributor should understand, and we should not really be talking about it. We just need to inform you day one when you are joining. But all along, please note that you really must have 100 personal points. For 14 years plus now, Pieros and I, we've never missed a single month through 100 personal points, because that is what we would call business misconduct. So you have your 100 points and the team gives you 150. The total is 250 points. Then you are in the payroll for that month. Okay. Now, look at this table. And please jot it down because as we go through it. This explains everything about the sales volume bonus, how you are paid. So before you go to some illustrations, let's have this on our notebooks. Now we have on the middle, the center column, we have points, QPV. The assumption here is you have your own 100 personal points, and then the team gives you the other points to add up to what we have here. So if you have 250 points with your team, you are still a distributor, but you are paid at 3%. 3% of what? Your total bonus volume. All the products you bought, each of them had PVs and BVs. So we are multiplying this percentage with the total BVs. We'll look at that practically in a minute. But when the points grows to 500 in a month, because the company will look at this month of November, how many points did you have and how many BVs, and then you are paid. Honestly, you cannot be paid next month with the same points with which you were paid the previous month. That would be double payment. It's like being paid two salaries in the employment world. You were paid salary for last month, but this month your employer forgets that they had paid you, and they pay you for last month and this month again. Okay, you will have to refer one. So 500 points in the month of November. You are a manager and you are paid at 5% of your BVs. Please make sure you write this down, the table. Because when I stop sharing and we are doing illustrations, I will not be sharing this screen. Then 1,000 points, you are a senior manager and you are paid at 10%. 2,000 points, you are an executive manager, you are paid at 15%. 3,000 points, you are still an executive manager, you are paid at 20%. And when you become a fully qualified director, 4,000 points, you are paid at 25%. That is the table that we use to pay ourselves. Okay? So allow me now to, so that you can understand this other stuff of how you are paid, regardless of which level you are. Allow me now to illustrate in a simple way, how the payments are done. Okay. So let me go to this here. Okay. All right, so here we are. Please follow me here. Now, you have your price list, and I would really want to engage us. Please make sure here we move together, and on the charts, I will be very keen to see how we are responding. Hope we are able to see my screen, all of us. Okay. Okay. Now, this is you. You are the center there. And we will work with the one product, 3NN. Let's assume it's not your month of joining. All of us, we are all distributors, but let's work with 3NN. So you have bought for the month of November, 3 3NNs from your price list. You are able to see, 3NN 120 capsules very, very quickly. How many PVs do we have for 1 3NN, especially new distributors? I would be very happy to see you doing that. PV for 1 3NN, 120 capsules. That is what I've used there. And then we work with 3. So that is how I'm getting the 102 points. 1 is 34 points. Times 3, that is 102 points. Then what about BV? How many BVs do we have for one big TNN? Just to see whether we are together. Let me wait and see a response from your price list. How many BVs does one big TNN 120 capsules have? BV, bonus volume. Bonus volume. Bonus volume. I'm waiting for that just to be sure that I have someone following me. B, bonus volume, not P. B for boy, not P for pig. B for boy. So that 4 is not true. 4110. Veronica, from where? I hope you are using the same prices that I'm using. You are allowed to copy. Yes, Susan Moredi, 2610. Please, Josephine and Veronica confirm that you can see the 2610. So, 2610, that is 1 TNN BV, bonus volume. That is the third column from the extreme right of your price list, page number 6. Yes, thank you. So for 3 of them, that is how I have gotten 7830. You multiply by 3. You get 7830 BVs. If I'm not correct, you correct me. What about the bonus, the distributor price? How much did you spend to buy the 3 TNNs? One is 4110, so times 3, you get 12,330 Kenya shillings. Those were in Kenya. So what we are saying is, you've bought 3 TNNs. We are assuming that one could be yours. Then you can sell the other 2. For the other 2 you bought at 4110, you are selling at 4,600 each. You're making some very good profits there. So really, we are not in a business of spending money, but making money. So I hope we are able to now understand what I'm having here, the figures I'm having here. 102 personal PVs, 7830 BVs, 12,330 Kenya shillings. Anyone not able to see that? Now, how much would you earn if you were to be paid? How much would you earn from that business? Simple things, but very important. Simple, important. How much would you earn from that? I'm looking at the charts here. How much would you earn from that? Anyone in the house, how much would you earn from that? Right? How much? Susan Murray is 0. Aaron not qualified for bonus yet. Why? Because earnings start from 250 points with your team. So you will not earn a bonus. Hope all of us can see that. Yeah, not at 250, hence is 0. Thank you. So now you need then either to push these personal points to 250 or make sure you have some people in your team who are also doing some points. Now let's earn some network here. Let's sponsor. And that's why we say you really must sponsor. You have no option if you really want to make big business and big monies in this business. So let's sponsor. We've brought Alice. Hope you can see that. And Alice has done the 3 TNNs just like you. Are you able now to earn? The answer is no, because your total point is 204. 204, you are not yet there. But let's now add Beth. I'm using A, B, C, D. Let's add Beth. Beth, 102 points. So now you are at 306. And clearly we can see you can now be able to earn and you'll be paid from that structure. You at the top there, at what percentage will you be paid? At what percentage will you be paid? The gurus, please allow us to ask these simple questions for the sake of our brothers who have not been there for long. Yeah, I can see 3%, but I can also see 5%, so which is which? 3%, Veronica, 3%, Anne. Yes, 3%. 3%, yes. Yeah, Mary, you've corrected it, 3%. Very good. So you would be paid at 3%, but Alice and Beth will not be paid yet. Now let's add another one there, Chris, 102 points. So you at the top there, you are at now 408 points. At what percentage will you be paying? 408 points. What the percentage? 408 points. What the percentage? Jane 3, Veronica 3, Susan 3, Anne 3, Mary 3. Yes, 3%. You are not yet at 5%. So what should you do? You are at 408 points. Come on. And 98 points and 92 points, so that you are at 500 points and you are paid at a higher percentage. And that is what I'm doing now. I'm adding D. That is something is blocking here. David, yes. You've added David. And so how many points do you have in total? 510. So I like the way people are making mistakes and correcting themselves. Josephine, 2%, sorry, 3%. Yes. 510 points, PVs. You are paid at what percentage? 5 and people almost graduating this class. Yeah. 5, Jane. Thank you. Vero. 5, Mary Crea. Yeah, 5%. Now, I want us to do some quick mathematics here. When you are being paid, listen, when you are being paid as you are here, we are paying you. We will pay you 5% of your own BVs. Now, tell me, what is 5% of your BV, 7830? 5% of 7830. 5% of 7830 equals, I forgot to tell you to come with your calculator. I hope you carried one. 5% of 7830 equals 1957. Haron, thank you. 1957.5 Kenya shillings. Someone to confirm that. If I get just one more confirming or disputing, then we are able to move on. All right. No one else yet confirming or disputing. 1957.5. Let's assume that Haron is correct then. Now, that is not the only money you will earn. You will also be, yeah, Susan has confirmed. Thank you. 1957.5. You will also earn, now not the power of sponsoring people. You will also earn from Alice, Beth, Chris, and Devin. Now, how will you be paid from them? Alice is being paid at what percentage? 0%. I hope we can see that. Alice, 0%. Beth, 0%. Chris, 0%. Devin, 0%. Now, the system pays like this. They will take the difference between your percentage, which is 5%, minus the percentage for Alice, which is 0%. So it is 5 minus 0, which is 5. And you will be paid that difference. So it will be that difference, 5%, multiplied by the BVs for Alice. So it is 5% of Alice's BVs, which will still be 1957.5. Hope you can see that, because we are assuming the BVs are the same as you had up there. So from Ares, you'll get another plus 1957.5 shillings. What about from Beth? Again, the same. So another 1957.5 from Beth, and another 1957.5 shillings from Chris, and finally 1957.5 shillings from David. What is the total? It is simply 1957.5 times 5. If you do that total, how much is that? That is what you earn from that structure. What is that? 1957.5 times 5 equals, and thank you, 9,787.5 Kenya shillings. Yes, and thank you, Claire, Susan, congratulations. I'm tempted to give you a lollipop. Unfortunately, how will you get it now? If it were physical, you would have gotten a lollipop. Okay. So what do you learn from that? If you were alone and you did the 1 or 2 points, you would have earned 0. But now, doing the same 1 or 2 points, not adding a single coin, not buying anything extra, but having a team that you've brought into the business, you are earning almost 10,000 Kenya shillings. Now, the magic comes in when you empower Alice, Beth, Chris, and David to now sponsor their friends. Listen to this. You will still earn from the people that Alice brings, Beth brings, Chris brings, David brings. So don't just settle at bringing the 4. Work with them so that they can bring others. The other bigger reason why you should work with others to bring others is so that you can help them to also earn. Okay? So that you can also have them earning bonuses. You don't just want to be the one earning, you want them also to earn. And when they earn, you earn even more. All right, so that is how the payments are done. Now, let me show you the negative part of, or the universe, the reverse of this. If you're not sponsoring, you can have a big team. Let's say, for example, your sponsor is not doing what you are doing. Follow me on this. You have brought 4 people and they are all active, as you can see. But your sponsor, now at least we are not talking about you, so you can remain excited. We are talking of your sponsor. We are assuming your sponsor is lazy. No, not the sponsor that you know, a hypothetical sponsor who is lazy. So note that now I'm just adding your sponsor in this diagram. Okay, that one remains as it were, but now we add your sponsor. There they are. And your sponsor, you can see your sponsor here, has not brought anyone else other than you. They only brought you, and they stopped bringing people. When they are being paid, you are earning 10,000 shillings as we've calculated, 9787.5. But for them, they will not earn that. They will earn less. This is important so that appreciate that no one is working for another. You work for yourself. So can we quickly pay your sponsor? Okay. Can we quickly pay your sponsor? Your sponsor has a total of how many PVs? How many points? Let me see whether we are still together. How many PVs does your sponsor have from that structure? Your sponsor. How many PVs does your sponsor have? I can see 102, but the total is not 102, friends. The total is not 102. In total, how many PVs does he or she have in total? Their personal is 102, but they have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 downlines, each with 102 points. It is 712. Yeah, thank you. Is it 712 or 612? 612. Someone is trying to add. Which is which? Keep Korea 712. Haron 612. Yeah, 612. Obura Chieng confirms the 612. Mary Bosch 612. Susan. Okay, 612. Yeah. So let's go by that. 612 points. Now tell me, at what percentage will your sponsor be paid? Your sponsor. What percentage? What percentage? 5%. Thank you. What about you? You are the immediate next person from your sponsor. You are being paid at what percentage? Yourself. 5%. Thank you. So now, let's do the mathematics again. Your sponsor will be paid 5% of his own BVs, which is BVs for him is 7830. So that will be, basically, that will be 5% of 7830. That was 1957.5 shillings. But then we also add him the percentage difference between his percentage, 5%, and your percentage, which is 5%. So the difference between the two of you in percentage is 0%. So he will be added that difference. 0% of your BVs plus 0% of Alice's BVs plus 0% of Beth's BVs plus 0% of Chris's BVs plus 0% of Davin's BVs. So all that collapses to 0, meaning he's not earning from this team. Why? Because there's no difference. He's not doing anything. So his total bonus will be 1957 shillings, while for you as a downline, it was 10,000 shillings. Is that fair? Yes, very fair. Because the system pays the person who is working. But of course, without you and your downlines, he would not have been paid even the 1957 shillings. Why? If you were not there, he would have had only 1 or 2 points, and the pay would be 0. So I hope we are able to see that. So if you really want to earn a lot of money, and this is my closing remark on this structure, if you want to earn a lot of money, make sure you don't just bring one person and sit, or 2 or 3. Bring as many people as possible and make sure they are building the business. When they build the business, they are earning, and you are also earning even bigger. So that is the catch. And that's why I use the 2 structures, that one there for you and that one there for your sponsor, to appreciate what can happen if you are really building the business the right way. Okay, so that is it. And I will stop at that. I thought I would do incentives, but allow me, we can do that another day just for incentives. But for sales volume bonus, this is exactly how you are paid. All right? Yeah, so that is as simple as that. And if you allow me, I will first stop recording so that we can go to the next quick session.